Hey, Nameless. Are you there? Hey, what's up? You gonna need me today? Yep, I can. I've been good. I've never tanked P8 though. Oh, okay. Okay. What's the other tank again? I know what tank to get on. Okay. Oh, you're a paladin? Okay, cool. I'm a dark knight. So you main tank?
Hmm?
Okay.
Oh, you know, it's busy. Apparently Aiden's trolling a little bit before we start. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know.
Okay, this will be a learning experience for me because, like I said, I have not tanked this fight yet.
Tanked it a little bit. It's alright. It's not even really a
Okay.
swap, it's like a pass back.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, if you're maintaining it, should be fine. Okay. Yeah,
Bruno can't
no
make it
problem.
today. Bruno can't make it today, so we're gonna already put it. Okay. Need energy. But here I'm just going to need Are you told her you here yet? No. Yeah, so just join us and I will message.
Yeah, how do I join? Do I join
Yeah.
private?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's private PF.
And I will well it's not technically not 2 o'clock yet, but I'll
What's the password?
5124.
I just need to use the bathroom real quick. I'll be done in a second.
No problem. Need Soraya now.
Soraya say anything? A lot of posts.
I didn't see anything though. That's added them. Yeah, I haven't seen them say anything the past couple of days, so.
Yeah, I'm back. How long are we going till today? This whole time, or?
Saudi has, like, says he has to leave like 30 minutes early, so probably a little shorter than usual.
Okay. Okay.
We are super on time today. It's only 2:02 and we're 7
I mean, we had everyone here but Soraya at 1, so we would have been on time.
I wonder.
Is Soraya not coming too?
No, Sarah's coming.
No, she's coming. They're coming.
Oh,
They're just, yeah.
what? Play again?
They play Red Mage.
Random news. Dragon Ball Dokkan Battle. I pulled. Using only 3 orbs. Both the Beast Gohan and the Super Vegeta.
What?
Dragon Ball.
Mage.
Sure, I mended. Well, you guys can mend in instance, anyways. But
I'm gonna pull off TF and invite Soraya direct.
yeah, I'm mended. I have a couple pieces that are like 85%, but for the most part, I'm mended.
Red check.
I will be honest here. Starting next week, I'm gonna start putting parties earlier. Today's pretty late. Got lucky, but 1:40 or so. So
To be fair, normally it's Yuno who's late.
yeah, and
Him biking his ass home.
yes, and we will have everyone on time. Oh, he bikes? Didn't know that.
Isn't that what he? Pretty sure that's what he says. Like he got caught like last couple times. Like
Well,
he got caught in the rain on his bike and it sucked.
Yeah. To be honest though, if I live closer to my work, I would bike. But if I bike there,
I ride an electric scooter to work if it's not raining.
Okay, sorry. I was trying to figure out why the hell my CPU was spiking because of Steam's bullshit.
Steam being weird.
downloading anything? Like updates or something?
Nothing that should have spiked the shit out of it.
For some reason, Steam keeps giving me the message that drivers have been successfully installed like every time I open it.
Yeah, no, dude, I was literally just browsing through Steam, and I guess one of the distributables just decided, it's like, hey, we're gonna update now, and it sent my CPU from like a nice calm 15% up to fucking 95% in the span of 2 seconds.
Alright.
So first is clock's bus.
You give me a sec. Okay, so something is installing in the fucking background. Hang on. Let me just pause this and my CPU will calm the fuck down. I need to also get ACT running as well.
Alright, and then we do light party stacks, which only shows a bit like 2 points, but still. And then it's
So
corners.
Deadeye is the opposite healer. Okay, cool.
And then corners with your accountability.
Accountability? I'm guessing going with the Lala front. No, wait. Does Melee need
I believe, Melee goes
front?
south. Melee is south with the healer, so that way there's always someone at melee range and at range.
Well, alright, so I'm with the Lalafell. Alright.
Alright, short people together, got it.
Yep.
Right, and This is what I have for markers. That's just for basically snakes too, so people can understand like where the box out is. But for
Oh
the
my
most part,
god,
it
I
doesn't
don't
matter.
have enough slots. But wait till Tuesday, whenever we get fucking
Get
30 of them.
30. Go from
I have.
5 to 30. That's nuts.
Do you want me to put down the I think I have the stack places where for manifold for planes and stuff.
If you have something you want to put down, sure. These are just for snakes. This is just for snakes too, so people can like see the.
This is the right markers. These are the right markers for P8S. I was just saying for there's. Hold on, if I can find it.
I know that there's some stuff that we can do to explain like fourfold and stuff, like where we want to stand for that. But
Yeah.
I'm worried about us just getting through like the first like illusion stuff.
Oh, okay. Let's do that then.
And considering that, and also considering that I'm on a time limit here,
Yeah.
I kind of want to get going.
Right.
Okay.
So just like a quick thing, remember to pay attention. You see these black lines?
Yes.
So pay attention to those. Those are the important lines to know about for when he's shooting off his phoenixes or his dragon. If it's Phoenix, be on the inside of the lines. If it's the dragon, be on the outside of the lines. And yeah, let's just pull on. I'll call out for if we need to be spread out or if you stack with your accountability buddy.
And you have to watch the volcanic fortress.
Yeah. You have to pit it because a lot of the mechanics are like coin flips about what he's gonna do. Let's just start with like the first thing where like it's gonna do like, the first lines along with the first stack or spread, and then he'll go into other things.
Who's my buddy again?
Your
Sorry, I
buddy,
forgot.
your buddy would be Soraya, I think.
Shreya? Okay, Shreya. Okay, got it.
I'm with the other Wallfell, so.
Right. And Nameless, if we get Snakes 1 at the start, if you and me have the same debuff, you swap who you're going with. You know the whole swapping thing. And if Daisy and if Daisy and Aiden have the same, then they would want to swap.
Oh wait, we're not doing tanks and melee flex. We're doing.
Well, yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, but the way that you would know the way that tanks would know to swap is that they look to like their own partner. So Nameless would look at me, and if me and him had the same debuff, he'd swap with Early, and if Aiden had the same debuff as Daisy, he'd swap with Sadi.
Okay.
And yeah, but let's get some polls going just
Okay.
so we can actually explain like what you saw instead of
Okay.
you just.
Okay. Yeah.
Remember Nameless? Snakes 1 is harder, Dogs 2 is harder in the second round, I think.
And okay, let's fucking go.
Go to your corners. And I actually did not look at the cast bar. Did it say stack or spread?
It's not
Spread.
It's a spread. It's a spread.
Out and spread.
You know, you guys are gonna have to run out after your.
Okay, was that not accountability? What the fuck was that? Ryan, I'm sorry, bud.
Okay. I was. Alright, for snake like that. Well, I can't stand here. We need to pretty much wipe because we can't get Nameless up. So if we see his arm starting to transform, be outside of his hitbox because he does a little whip that kills everyone that's inside the hitbox. If his leg starts transforming into the dog, Pop your knockback immunity.
Why is this relevant of the old bullshit that's from Coil?
Well,
Yeah, this is all Coil's bullshit. This is
probably. I
from
don't know.
this is from T7.
Yeah, the petrify guy, petrify lady, snake lady.
Oh my god, my PTSD.
Remember that the entire coil involved gas.
Yeah, you even have to hide behind the snake at the end. In Snakes 2, at the end, you have to hide behind it with the shriek. It's got everything from T7.
Fun.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's the first thing I noticed when I did this fight. Is
I'm
that
gonna
it
have so much fun.
reminds
So-
me totally of P7.
So, just part of what went through there. Does anyone have a question about how torches work there with like the line system that we have to get into a safe spot before?
Yeah, how
Logan?
do we? Because it said it was spread, right? I went to go spread, and I just wound up dying with Ryan. But I only
Okay,
took
so
one hit.
what could have happened was because I believe you died before the actual spread thing started. So what's first he's going to either drop a Tetra Flare or an Octa Flare, which is Tetra, it's you stack with your partner. If it's Octa, you spread. And then he's going to cast Torches, which is the lines that appear on the floor.
Okay.
And there's going to be like different sets going like along this way and this way from each corner.
Mhm.
So there's only 3 safe spots you can be at, and this is for like this is for everyone. It's either in like this square here, the square here, or the square here, like from like the big white square. The corner's always going to be an unsafe square, so you can ignore that. What I do is while I'm just hitting the boss, I like my camera face to this corner, and I watch for the second line that shows up. If it goes this way, like it goes like a line goes down this way / goes down this way, the second one that shows up. If it goes out this way, I immediately start watching this line here, because if no line starts showing up coming down this way, that means this square is safe. But if a line does start coming down this way, that means this inner square is the safe one.
Whichever one doesn't have a line.
Yeah.
Both have a line in the middle.
And then after that explosion happens, that's when the stack or spread, where the stack and spread comes into effect, where it also resolves at the same time as either the dragon he shoots out or the phoenix he shoots out. If it's dragon, you want to be outside the black line here. If it's phoenix, you want to be on the inside here. So if I say like, if it was Tetra Phoenix, I would say in and stack. If it was Octo Phoenix, I would say in and spread. So we'd want to be inside this red line. But you first have to resolve the torches, which will explode first, and then you'll have time to either be inside the black line or outside of it.
And if by some reason we get unlucky and it's in and spread and torches are right here, the best
You have
thing
time.
to do is, yeah, you have time. You stand here, wait for it to go off, and then just run out as
So-
fast as you can.
So like, let's say it was in with the explode, like with you being safe from the torches here. If it was in and spread, Aiden, you would just like run across here after the torches explode. I'd run down diagonal here to safety, and this is all mirrored for everyone else. That kind of
Yeah.
business. You need to remember to pay attention to the cast bar because it's important in this fight.
You must die. Was that my fault, or did he just get hit too hard? Did I not provoke
did
right?
not. Oh no, I think he just got hit
okay.
too hard.
Oh, okay, cool. I thought I provoked right, but
I also forgot to
I-
eat food.
Oh, okay.
You can provoke right, but if you're
Oh, yeah, I probably should eat food too.
Food
Oh,
check.
I did eat food. Did I eat the right food though? Okay.
yeah, you did the
Sorry.
tank buster correctly. Instead, I was busy. Most of us were busy.
Oh, okay, cool.
Let's try another
Okay.
pull.
I'll have Rhea
which are useful
Come in handy for
during.
snakes too.
Yeah, they also come in handy for fourfold. This is the raid wide. Alright, so we spread after torches. Taco spread. Get into your accountability buddy corner. Here come the torches. Pay attention to the lines. This one. So it's in and spread. So I wait for the explosion. And then I go down, spread out.
Oh, yeah, the Phoenix goes down the fucking corner.
Yeah,
Oh.
the center. That's what I was saying. Like, yeah, these black, the Phoenix is always going to go from south to north. Along, also the Dragon does that. I'm explaining this while people are dying, by the way. So
That makes
the
a
only
lot of sense. Oh.
yeah, his Phoenix, the actual bosses, is always south to north. If there's illusions, it can go east to west, but that's only during certain mechanics, so you don't have to think about that hard. By the way, this would be when we pop knockback because it's dog. And then we'd all go into clock spots because he's gonna like do a bunch of AoEs that also give us a debuff, and we'd have to count them out. But let's just get through the torches first because that's the first consistent thing, and we don't want to be dying during it.
Start immediately
Say the red mage's name? Sarah?
Soraya.
Or Soraya.
As I say,
Oh, okay. And also, Soraya, you ran into the torches before they were done. I think that's what killed you.
yeah, wait for the blue explosion to go off, and then you can start moving.
Oh, if it's in and spread, melee is
Yeah.
forward.
So by the way, Ryan, if it's just this is for future, if I say pop your knockbacks, it's dogs. That is a good time to put your Lily Bell in the middle, and also instead of being at clock spot, after the knockback, you can stand directly in the middle, and every once in a while spam a AOE heal because the stomps he does at the beginning of the mechanic of that hurt a lot. Oh, I know. I'm just saying if we get dogs again, that's something that we'll want to do.
I play White Mage in my other group. What I do is I drop down Lily right away, and then I cast a Medica too, and that pretty much holds it.
It doesn't hold it all the way though.
No, because the
Medica
Lily
2,
Bell-
and then maybe
yeah.
a size, and maybe
Yeah.
like on the third one, I do like the liturgy thing, whatever the fucking white lily. No problem. All right, let's keep working on just giving everyone a grasp on torches because it's the first mechanic, and it's easy, and we should be able to clean it up pretty quickly. Spread out at the end of the mechanic. Pay attention to your torches. So that's wrong, Aiden.
Spread.
Alright, let's just
Yeah.
it doesn't take long just to like reset it from that.
Well, just God take me. Oh, that's a very.
God save the queen.
Sorry, name. I was in the middle of a dance. I wasn't looking at it before everything.
Just get some practice in on being able to read where you need to stand, because unfortunately I cannot properly call out all four corners.
I mean, the torches is actually fairly. I mean, what I do is I look across the platform, right? So if I'm in 3, I'm looking over at 4, and if I watch the lines, if they both turn outwards, then that means you go stand over here. If they both turn inwards, then you're going to stand over here. We get over here.
I'm sure we can all figure out our own way
Yeah, yeah.
of doing it. Like, it's hard to like say it in words. How do I identify it? But yeah, let's get some more pulls in.
Ow, my face.
Right, stack at the end of mechanic. Accountability stacks. Here come the torches. Out and stack. So in here. Explosion.
No, don't go out. Don't go out. Where are you going? Back over here. You don't want to...
Got Soraya. Right, this is either dog or snake.
Yeah.
Get outside his hitbox for now. Pop knockback, and then get into the clock box. Right, inside. Ryan, you want put Lily Bell down. 2, 3, 4. Alright, so we're just gonna die here because I need to explain what's happening. If everyone gets stomped to death, because an explanation needs to be had. But we did okay there. Alright, everyone to the wall. So we can explain what we need to do there, since now that you saw it. We saw the full part of that mechanic, you just didn't know what to do yet.
Can I
Alright.
say something real quick too?
Go for it.
Soraya, when you when it's stacked and out, you don't want to go all the way out. You just want to stack on me.
Like
I know where I'm going. So
like when
just
I'm
stack
saying
on me.
like when I'm saying in and out the end there, Soraya, you like see these black lines, like specifically the ones that go north to south. Out is on this side of it, outside. In is on the inside of it, right here. That's as far as you need to go for the in and out stack.
Unless you're spreading, and then you want to go all the way to the wall. But for stack, you just want to stack on top
Okay,
of me.
so now that you've seen dogs, let me explain exactly what needs to be done during dogs. So we all first pop our knockbacks, which I believe we did. Yay, everyone. And we want to be in our clock spot so that we're spaced out enough where we're not getting hit by the AoEs that he's going to do. He does 4 stomps, and during each stomps, 2 people get hit by a big craggy thing. And you have to count at what point in the mechanic you got hit. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, or 4. And then he's going to do a mechanic where he's jumping from person to person from each one of those numbers. And the way that he jumps is he jumps to the farthest person away from him. So that the way that we have to resolve this is that the... a little confusing, but... if you were the first person hit by the crags, like he'll be in the middle, right? And what you want to do is one person, so where he's going to start off, like pretend like right here's the middle, this is where the boss is. If you got hit by the first set of crags, you want to stack at the opposite, corner in the north east here. Let's say Group 1 wants to stack in the square opposite from him, kind of, at the section over here. And the people who got hit by the second amount of crags want to stand directly underneath the boss so he leaps away from you. And basically what we're going to be doing is making him jump back and forth because these will be the two farthest points from the boss, while everyone else who's waiting for their turn stands just across from him over here. You're basically making a triangle to where here at 3, it's the shortest distance between the boss, and the boss is jumping from 1 and 2. So the boss will start at 2. He jumps to the people who got hit first by those crags. Then he'll jump to the people who got hit by the second crags. And while he's jumping to the second people, the people who got hit by the third set of crags, they move over to 1. And the people who already got jumped on move back over to here. So then the boss will jump to the people who got hit by the third set of crags. And then the people who got hit by the fourth set of crags move over to here. And he'll jump back over there, and that's the end of the mechanic. It's a little confusing to say, but
Here, just do this. I'm just gonna steal these really quick. I'm gonna steal these really quick, and I'm gonna try to.
right.
Does anybody else know this mechanic that I can tag you with 4?
Yeah, I know the mechanic.
Okay.
All right.
So boss started with where I am.
So it starts, yeah, where Nameless is. He'll jump over to Daisy, and he slams on Daisy's. So then after Daisy's been hit, Daisy goes down, and I would go up because I was number 3. Then the boss jumps over to where Nameless is. Nameless gets hit, and he runs down, and number 4 would go over there. And then it jumps back over to me, and I get hit, and then it jumps back over to 4, and he gets hit, and that's the end of the mechanic.
And we all stack on B. I believe it's B, right?
Hold on with me.
Right, Deadeye? Yeah, it's B.
Yeah, B.
Everybody else.
And then
Who is in the middle?
While you're waiting for your turn to get jumped on, you wait at B. If you were numbers 1 or 3, you end up at the 1 marker. If you were stalagmites 2 or 4, you're gonna end up going to the center of the map, on the X, basically.
You don't remember your order.
Use the bathroom real quick. Did I? I'll
No
be right
problem.
back.
And the problem with learning this fight is that we might not get dogs again this pool. I might have to start explaining snakes next.
Oh, the other thing about this mechanic too, that should be mentioned, is that you're not going to get any indication. There's no other visible number of what order you are, except
Yeah, you
Oh,
have
what-
to, you have to
actually-
count.
Yeah, when you actually get hit, that's when you just in your mind say, okay, I was number. I got
I'll
hit.
also be counting out loud, like the stalagmites. So if you see a big stalagmite come out of your character while I'm counting, that means that was your number.
Just for snakes, might as well. Focus target your partner.
Not a bad idea, yeah. And for snakes, the way that we decide who's petrifying what and destroying what, group 1, you look at 4 and go counterclockwise to find which snake you're going to. Group 2, you look at A and you go clockwise to find which snake that you are petrifying and puddling.
Group 1 will never petrify A or 1. At least that's how all other PFs played, is that Group 1 will never touch.
I mean, yeah, because Group 2 is always going to start looking at A, so, and Group 2 is never going to get 4, so.
And if dead meta I am
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back.
Alright.
I'm back.
Actually, for snakes too, if it's counterclockwise, if they're spinning this way, they're gonna stop on an inner. They're gonna stop
Intercardinal.
on inner cardinal.
And if they're spinning clockwise, they stop on cardinals. And be sure not to look at the snakes. And definitely be sure to look away from the second set of snakes longer than you think, because there's like, I swear to God, like a full second delay of those second snakes popping out and casting their petrified.
Seriously?
It feels like it. People fuck up the second like popping of the snakes so much, I swear. Anyways, let's get pulling.
I believe we're gonna have a few snake memes, I'm sure.
Everyone does.
Yeah.
When I was helping
Oh.
group 2, it was funny because someone petrified me while I was tanking Gunbreaker, and I froze like mid-air doing like a one of the gunbuster things. Right, spread at the end. Torches. So it's out and spread.
You can pre-position 0 to the wall if you want.
Alright, we live. Cluster time. Alright, now it's either snake or dog. So get in your clock spots now just to prepare. That was a hitbox. Alright, stay out of the hitboxes. We got snake this time. Don't be in a hitbox or you will die. Alright, now we can all go in. Alright, the tanks don't need to swap, and the melees do need to swap. And they will be... look north. Now... I would petrify this. And then Nameless, you would destroy it, but you didn't. Nameless, you had a puddle. Not that mattered. Okay, so just as luck would have it.
No, I did not like understand that. I'm
yeah,
sorry,
so
guys.
just as luck would have it, as we finish explaining dog, we got Snake. So what happens with Snake is first he whips his arm. You have to be out of the hitbox or you just die. That's the easy part. Then everyone is going to get one of two debuffs. It's either going to be a puddle, or you're either going to get a puddle, which you'll know you have the puddle if you have like the snake head looking debuff, or you're going to get a gaze, which will look like a cone on the debuff chart. And there will also be a 1 or 2. That just means if you are gazing and destroying the first set of snakes or the second set of snakes, that time around the tanks and healers had 2 and the DPS had 1. So those first 2 snakes that pop out, that was the DPS's responsibility, and the second set of snakes was the tanks. If you have a gaze after the snakes pop out and do their petrification, be sure not to look at them. You look at your snake, which
I'll be a snake. I'll be a snake.
All right, you're a snake. All right,
Yeah.
so say I'm a group 1, and I had the gaze first. I look this way, and well, let's say for that whole situation, the snakes popped up in the inner cardinals, starting with the 2 south ones and the 2 north ones. So I was waiting here. The snake pops out, and it shoots its beam. So it didn't petrify me. I turn around with my... God damn it. How did that... I ran away from it. Whatever. I don't know how that pulled. Whatever. He hates me. But anyways... if I have a gaze marker, I look at the snake and petrify the snake. And then the person in my group, which is would either be Nameless, or if he has to swap, it would be early. In this case, we didn't have to swap. Nameless has to stand on the body of the petrified snake to drop his puddle on that snake to kill it. By the way, that puddle does hurt. If you have mitigation, I suggest using it. So, like I said, snake pops out. He casts his gaze. You look away to miss. If you have the cone debuff, you look at the snake. A cone comes out. It'll petrify the snake. and then your partner, who will have the snake-looking debuff, will drop a puddle. It hurts a lot, and it'll destroy anything that's petrified, and that will kill the snake. The first 2 people do it, and then the second set of snakes, that's a mouthful, come out, and then the other group, the ones who will have the number 2 marker on the debuff chart, will deal with it on their end in the same manner.
Another thing I've learned: if you use a GCD while you're petrifying, it will turn you around and you will petrify the party.
Yeah, don't get greedy if you have petrification, because you might turn around and flash the entire group.
Yeah, I usually stop casting it if I'm a caster at about maybe 4 seconds is a good padding, or 3 seconds or 2. Once you get good at the petrifying, then you can go lower, but you watch your seconds and just don't cast anything past 3 seconds, because if you do, you're gonna petrify the party.
Let's get a pull and probably get dogs this time. Yeah. Sometimes the boss will just do like snakes 10 times in a row, though. And that's when the boss is being nice, because he's like, you know what, I think you guys need snake practice.
But you want snakes first anyway, so then you can get snakes 2 first, and
Deal with dog 2 last.
makes for a bet. Well, sometimes if you've got
can
enough
skip the last
DPS,
one,
you
yeah.
can skip the last one. Yeah.
It's a stack at the end. Get your torches corners.
Here, stack on me.
So it's stacking in.
There you
Gather up the healing. Tank buster. Alright, then go to your clock spots. Get ready for either dog or snake.
I was being nice.
Get out, it's snake. Out of hitbox. Right, in. Tanks and healers are first, and tanks swap.
Yep.
They will be in cardinal direction. Look away. I petrified this one.
go. Someone petrified me.
Yeah. Did you hit a GCD or auto attack? Huh?
Attacks don't easily do it, do it? Do they? Have you ever had to do it on an auto attack? I never even thought of that.
I don't know.
Huh. Yeah, that never even crossed my mind, because I didn't know what would happen, but maybe it does.
Think of it. I think there's like a setting that does that. I don't know.
That's scary if it can do it on an auto attack. Have you beat it, did I, or have you cleared door boss or cleared the tier? Or...
I've gotten to literally the part 1 to 50%, so I was 1% away from clearing door boss, and then that's when I stopped progging this. I'll probably start progging it again at the patch after I see what kind of the item level the new weapon will be from the new EX, because I'd like something with more crit than the 630 weapon, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm hoping that the Manderville weapon is a good pick.
If it's at
For-
least 620 to 625, I'll grab
Yeah.
I'll use those. If it's still
Yeah.
615, then I'll probably just still use the upgraded 630 weapon for just raw numbers.
Yeah.
Anyways,
That's what I'm using is a 630 weapon.
Hmm?
That's what I'm using is a 630 weapon.
yeah, same here. All right, let's another pool.
But healer-wise, the 630 weapon is crap.
It's not great, but it does give more health and just raw numbers
Yeah.
on all the attacks that I don't crit with. So
Yeah.
My rotation is about to change dramatically. Hopefully not much
stack at the end. For the torches. So it's out and stack. Alright, got a healing. Go to your clock spots. Pop knockback. And get your clock spots. Alright, and remember what flag point you are. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's try that. Remember to 1.
Oh, I should have involved that.
4. You got 2 starts in the middle underneath the boss. Soraya died, yeah. That was just some damage. Remember, for that, Ryan, maybe go. It's probably better if you go in the middle and hit like put Lilybell in the middle and like stand with it, and maybe cast a Medica 2 and the AoE Lily.
Yeah, that's
Couple
what I do in
times.
my other group.
I probably should have dropped a Panheima as well, but I just didn't think about it at the time. But anyways, yeah. If you get
There.
Mhm.
Ryan, go there.
yeah, just no, I'm just gonna put that back on. Alright. Get a countdown going. Progress on this boss is slow because it's like coin flips all the way down.
Yeah, and that dog is a huge heal check.
Yeah.
Took a little bit for me to get used to it in my other group.
Stack at the end. Stacking out. Got a healing. Go to your clock spots. Pop knockback. Panheima. count out your stalagmites. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well,
No
you
one
gotta
help.
go. Yeah, and you gotta go back to B after you get stomped on. You can't go to like your cock spot or anything,
Yeah.
because then the boss will jump to
I
you.
think group 2 was Aiden was by himself. I think the other 2 person was with him. Alright, so here's a whole nother thing to explain with the illusion thing. We're gonna die here 'cause the explanation takes too long.
Oh, bro.
And then people are dying. Don't worry about it. These things happen. Panic and flee like rats.
Dodging and tracking and spreading.
Okay. So for illusion, that's what that mechanic is called. 4 sets of illusions are going to show up in each of the cardinal directions. The way that we want to split this up is that group 1 starts on the west side here with melee here, tank over it like the 4 corner, the healer here, and the ranged DPS like in that back corner. And then we wait to see where the Phoenix and the Dragon end up spawning from the illusions. If it's if the Phoenix is going east-west, then we're fine where we're at. If the Phoenix is going north-south, what we end up doing is that the melees and the healers collapse to the south side here, so that way, like, I would be here, and Aiden would be up here, with Saudi, you'd be here, and Ryan would be over here, and the tanks and the ranged DPS would be up there, like in the same kind of configuration, so that basically you end up just going like 1 over diagonal. So you know the melees just go from here to here, and the ranged people go from here to here all the way across. And we wait for the dragon and the Phoenix to go by, and as they go by, either all tanks and healers get hit by a puddle, that's why we're spread out as we are, or all DPS get hit by a puddle. If you do not get hit by a puddle when that goes off, what you want to do is then go into the center box here at the inner cardinals, because whatever, the boss is going to clap flame vipers, which are linear AoEs that shoot out. So if you got hit by a puddle, stand like in the cardinal areas, like where C, A, B, and D are, and if you did not get hit by a puddle, you bait out the linear AoEs at the inner cardinal, so they shoot out in 4 directions. And then after that, more illusions are going to show up to either fire all dragons or all phoenixes. So we're either all going to end up in the black square in the middle here, or we're all out in the corners here. And he's also either going to drop what's a Tetra stack, or another Flame Viper. If it's Tetra stack, then everyone can just stand on top of it, like you stand with your accountability buddy. So me and Aiden would be here. If it is Flame Viper and out, which is one of the hardest things to do, and also one of the hardest things to heal, because everyone's so separated out. But we figure that out later. If it's Flame Viper and out, Aiden would want to stand here, and then I would just go down this way, and the Flame Viper shouldn't hit him or me, so we're good on that. If it's Flame Vipers and in, we all just want to be at our clock spots in the middle here. It is a very fast mechanic that you have to get everything right, kind of. It's a rough one. But the starting position is Group 1 in the west, Group 2 in the east. If it ends up being north-south, melees and healers go south. tanks in range, go north. If you get hit by a puddle, collapse into the cardinal direction. If you did not get hit by a puddle, go into the boss's hitbox and bait out the Flame Viper line attacks in the inner cardinals. Then see what the illusions are going to fire off next, and then we're either all going into the square in the middle or going to the squares in the corners. And then we're either stacking or spreading, basically. It's a lot to happen, and I will try and say what to do as we are doing it. But for now, let's just see if we can get some more dog and snake practice, because we first have to do those as clean as possible. This fight is fast.
I just need to pay attention.
Super fast. The second phase is even faster.
Back at the end. Stacking out. Throw yourself at the wall. Hmm? Did you get hit by the torches? I saw that Ryan and Saudi got hit by the wrong box. I don't know what happened to you. I don't know. I can't look at you.
We did everything right.
Yeah.
Just that.
I'd have to see a replay, but I'll believe you.
I was
It could.
convinced yesterday.
You know what it was? Because people died to the torch explosions, the other
double tap.
puddles will go to other people, and you probably just got the extra puddles. What'd you say, really?
I said they probably got double tap.
Yeah. So you can actually blame Ryan. That's always a good strategy. Blame Ryan. Look at him.
Right.
All right. More pulls. Food check also.
The music's banger, man.
Yeah, it's good music. I like the piano going nuts. Stack at the end. Stacking out. We go to clock spots. Snake, get out of the hitbox. Going in. Pay attention to your debuff. Tanks and healers are going first, and the tanks swap. They will be at inner cardinals. look to the east, I think. Accidentally got petrified by the second set of snakes. Forgot about it.
Well, we got one snake. We're getting better.
Yeah, snakes 1 is hard. You say you got petrified though, Nameless?
So I would recommend when you're petrifying, don't stand directly in the middle and point your thing. I would move
Yeah.
out of the middle a little bit when you're petrifying, because then you're
Kind
not.
of. Yeah, go kind of stand in front of your snake to petrify it. Honestly.
Yeah, it's the best way to do it. That's what I do. I go stand directly in front of my snake to petrify it. Because you petrify from the middle, you're gonna get people. Or you might get your poison partner.
You might, Saudi, you might have gotten hit by somebody else's petrify. I think I saw one shoot out of the center.
Possible.
Someone might have got petrified when the snakes come out too, because if the snakes come out and petrify you, then your petrify goes off from the middle too. So that could have been it too. Someone could have got petrified by the initial
Yeah.
petrification of the
The
snake.
priority of actions during snakes is wait for the snakes to petrify, do your petrify, be sure not to get hit by the second snake's petrify, and then you can move about. And if you're like one of the second petrifies, try to, just try not to hit me.
You can because random. So group 1,
Yeah.
like I said, group 1 happens to be clockwise starting from 4, and group 2 starting from 8 clockwise. Like always another time.
So no, group 1 is counterclockwise from 4, not clockwise.
Yeah.
Group 2, you look north at A, and then you start going clockwise from 1, B, 2, C, 3.
Yeah.
Group 1 looks at 4 and goes D, 3, C, 2, B.
I mean, yeah, it's always equal cardinal or cardinal. It's hard.
It's just like figuring out your priority with P5 with puddles. Like if you're group 1, just kind of be gazing over at 4. If you're group 2, look just north at A. And swivel your camera. Back at the end. Backing out. For your clock spots. Stay out of his hitbox. And DPS are petrifying first. No
Tanks are
tank
good.
swap.
Snakes are going to be at A and C.
So look away from, look east or west. First petrification, and then first puddle. Then look north or south.
Yeah, someone got me.
Oh, I was
Yeah, so Aiden, I won't. Group 1 doesn't ever stop it. That's one of the problems. Like Group 2 always starts from A and goes clockwise, and so if it ever stops at A, then that's going to be group 2.
Yeah.
No worries. Yeah, I got it. When you swap, it's that whole mind changing thing.
Yeah. That's a big problem with the Snakes one is
That is
people
time.
remembering what to do on the swap.
That is time for me, lad. So I will see you all tomorrow.
Alrighty then.
Are we stopping then, or?
We could try and
Oh.
find like a melee for a little while.
It's up to you guys.
We can TF one melee. Just say we're fresh progging. Or
You can say snakes.
snakes and
You can
snakes.
say snakes one, snakes and dogs one.
Yeah.
That's basically fresh prog.
Do you guys mind if I go? Cause my FC's doing mount farm and they don't have enough people.
Yeah, go for it.
Sure.
How long are you guys gonna go for? Maybe I can.
Probably for an hour and a half.
Let me jump
Fine.
over there and see what's going on. Okay.
Sure.
All right.
I'll be.
I will not recruit yet.
Okay. I'll be right back.
You think it's easier to find a tank or a healer?
I don't know for 8.
I have no idea.
You could search for tank or healer, and I'll just sub.
I think I would do a tank because most of the PFs I run with you and Ryan are better healers so far that I've seen with the PFs that I run with.
I'm staying with you guys. I'm good.
What are they farming?
Dragos.
Oh.
But I already have all the Dragos except Emerald Weapon and Diamond Weapon, so there's no need. And one of the people have to go anyway, so they won't have a full party anyway, so I'm good.
Alright.
Alright.
Emerald Dragon is the only one I have.
Melee. Right? Doesn't really matter. We're progging. I'm DPS with you.
I'll be right back. I gotta go use bio break.
Alright.
Right. There is only 4 parties recruiting right now. Wait, that makes sense. Oh yeah, I'm private. Looks like a comfortable. We'll see.
Covering for today?
Huh?
And who am I covering for today?
Still the yeah, you know.
You know? Okay. No, yeah, I don't mind. I'll cover. I play all roles, so if you guys got someone missing, just let me know, and or I'll just check in every Saturday and see what you guys need.
Alright.
Despite this White Mage, Dancer, and now Tank. So.
Alright. While we're waiting, in the meantime. Oh.
Ryan posted a thing on the quest board name list, and Naomi responded.
Oh, Naomi responded.
I don't know if you want AFK.
We'll see.
Oh,
There we go. Oh, somebody joined. Before we did.
and it's another monk.
Yeah.
Oh, did someone from your guys' group want to join or something?
No, we got random. Well,
Oh, he's pretty good. He hasn't done door boss yet, but he's got purples and blues on everything else. That's good.
my thing says I did it first.
Why does that name sound familiar?
Deuterino.
Yeah. I think I've raided with him before.
Bloop.
Hello.
Oh. I get a repair and it's just... Which one of you?
iPad dying. Hold on 1 second.
Which one's the crafter in the group?
I can do it.
Okay. I give you a little something, something. I try to tip every time. I don't like getting things for free.
Clock spots. This is north and that. Oop. Alright, let's get some snake and dog practice for you. Have it ready, Nameless?
I'm back. Yep.
Huh? Dude, looks like they're gonna go play golf. The monk that we picked up. Right at the end. In and spread.
You want to go for it? Yeah, there you go.
Here's the explosion.
Oh, wow. Went too early. Almost killed everybody.
Good.
I'm not used to being a tank in this fight.
Got clock spots. Need to replace my thingamajig. Out of the hitbox. In. Tanks and healers are going first, and the tanks need to swap. And the button. They'll be at Cardinals. South. Ryan, you're group 2, so you're supposed to look at A and then go clockwise. You need to be at the north. You need to go to the northwest east of Oregon.
Oh, I'm okay. I'm dying. something that helps people in my group. If you're a melee or a tank, you might want to like shuffle your group, your party list around, so that you can see whether you need to swap or not. Just for like, I know that Deadeye is calling it out, but for if you ever do it, Party Finder, and you don't have someone calling it out, it's a good thing to like shuffle your party list around so you can see people in your group and in the other group better. Just a tit for tat kind of information.
Business. Lot of forges.
Yeah, remember Ryan, we don't ever have to swap groups, so you just always have to worry about looking north and going clockwise. It's only the tanks who have to think about it.
Oh, tanks and melee.
Yeah, I'm just talking about for me and him. And yeah, the ranged people don't have to worry about.
Lucky.
Stack at the end. Stacking in, so after the explosion, go in. Go. Go to your clock spots. Snake, stay out of his hitbox. Tanks and others are going second. And the tanks have to swap.
Snakes are at 4 and 3.
Looks like Ryan got frozen and pointed his thing wrong.
Snake was going correct.
Oh, and Ryan, if it's better to petrify your snakes facing this way instead of like that, because then you don't hit anybody. You just face them straight on, and then if they're at the cardinals, then you would face them just straight on, kind of like this, or like this. If they're inner cards, you wanna be diagonal, and if they're cards, you wanna be. Well, imagine I'm on the. Well, I don't think I'll pull the boss yet. And then you want to be like that. It's just easier to not get petrified that way, or to petrify other people. It's like if you face the way you were facing, you'll petrify me if I'm at the bottom corner.
You won't look that snake in the eye, not the side eye. Let's keep pulling. I wasn't paying attention. What was that? It was stack?
Stack.
Cannon stack. I'm not sure what killed you two.
Ryan was dead, so we got.
Just wall it then.
Yeah.
Not sure what killed Ryan though. Was it did he accidentally step out of the blue into the blue explosion? Oh. His corpse looks like it was in the right box, but you know, server ticks.
I hate the snapshotting in this game.
Yeah. Doesn't happen to me often. My internet's huge.
Yeah, so is mine. I have one of those little red dots that shows me my hitboxes.
Right at the end. Oh, good.
My game crashed.
And spread.
Well, thankfully it's a spread.
Whee! Time to die.
Walking 1%.
Do you have a macro that says 1% every time you get low health?
No, why? Is that what's happening? Is
I keep hearing 1% in the background. Somebody.
does somebody have CACBot?
Probably.
That's probably what you're hearing is somebody's CACBot. It's probably saying tank, but it's probably saying provoke 1% or some shit like that. I used to have CACBot, and that's what it would say. So somebody
Yeah.
probably has CACBot, and that's what you're hearing.
Okay.
What is that?
ACT. Same thing you get. It's a plugin you get if you have the damage meter. It's a plugin you get that goes with that. It calls out like it's basically like having a raid call out in your ear.
I see.
Or if you have a TV. So basically, whoever has it has like an open mic, so you can hear it through the open mic. I can't hear it, so you must have really good ears because I haven't heard it.
Wow. I don't hear anything but.
Oh.
All I know is I just need Deadeye to call out.
Yeah, you're probably just hearing someone's call out, someone's raid, someone's CACBot.
Yeah. This is funny because my live stream also goes down too because my game's down.
That's funny.
No. Okay, technically it's on a short break, but
Do a little ready check.
I am not ready yet. Loading screen take a while.
Well, your body is here.
Oh, there we go.
You have pretty high ping, Nameless.
Right?
Do you have pretty high ping?
I do not have pretty high speed, no.
Oh, okay.
Another
Oh, okay.
Oh shit.
That was fast. stacking out. Block spots. Down his hitbox, he's giving snakes all day. It's nice for practice. Tanks and healers are first, and the tanks need to swap. I believe the melee need to swap as well. Very good. That was a successful Snakes 1. Now there's just this raid wide that hurts like a motherfucker. Now everyone get into light party stacks on the east and west side. Ranged out from the back. The melee's in the front. And we're either moving north-south or staying here. Move north-south. Healers and alright, DPS into bake line attacks. And then everyone inside and be in clock spots.
Sorry, name. Right after that.
Now everyone wants to stay in the middle and watch where the things go, and we want to be in the northeast. And then there's an explosion which we will die to, because I cannot heal by myself. But that's
So
fine.
Nate, right after that first illusionary one, if you got splattered by the puddle, just move out to a cardinal, and then the DPS we're going to move into the hitbox, because then there's another mechanic where we get hit by a line.
And then after the lines go off, stay inside for a little bit to get healed out, and then we resolve the next mechanic where it's either everyone goes in because it's going to be double Phoenix, or everyone goes out into a corner because it's double Dragon. And then it's either a stack or a spread again. That in that case it was in and spread, which is one of the easier ones.
Can I?
Yes.
Why did we get into light parties? I've never done it like that. I was just wondering.
Well, because normally it's, well, I'm just saying because the way that's set up is that the either all the melees and healers will be in the south, and all the tanks and the range will be in the north if it's in that configuration. And the way that you start with that is that you just have group 1 be on the west, so that way it's they only have to move like a little bit over.
Oh, okay. That was pretty cool. I've never done it. I just had everybody go to their corners, so.
Oh, well. I mean, it still works out. It ends up being that way,
Yeah.
even if you say it's like go to your corner.
Okay.
I was just saying
it's
light
pretty
part.
cool.
It works either way. We can just say go to your corner.
It just I've never done it that way. I thought it was pretty cool, so I was just.
Yep.
That was neat.
It just ends up being technically there's the light party group in the west and the
Yeah.
east.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Oh, Judarina doesn't know what we're doing for the north-south. DPS goes north for that.
Yeah, so you'd be.
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize I must have Apparently he doesn't like you.
Yeah. Good chat.
Yeah, so oh, you got it. Okay. Yeah, you're north near 1. If it's the Phoenix is north and south. But yeah, he's got it. Yeah, he's in the chat. He's just muted.
He's like you, Ryan. You're here, but you never talk.
Because Ryan's got dogs. And those dogs go roof. Back again. Stacking it out. Go to your box spots. Pop knockbacks is dogs. Ryan, stay in the middle and have Lily Bell going. Remember your Slagmite. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stalagmite 1's go to 1. Stalagmite 2 under the boss. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, we did it. Just hang out in your east-west corners. It's illusion time.
If you get trapped, they have it.
Stay east-west. Watch for the nameless. Alright, tanks and healers in. Big. And then everyone in. And it's in your clock spots.
The
Yeah, there's just people dead.
Yeah, so when you go back in, my recommendation would be is to go to your inner cardinal, your clock spots, basically.
Yeah.
Except for stay off the cardinals, because the people that didn't get splattered are going to be up the cardinals.
And also, because you were kind of a little bit off there, Nameless, remember that the Phoenixes are going to go according to the black line. So if it's east and west, there's the black lines going from east to west. You want to be standing during that mechanic next to the 4 marker on the inside of the black line for the Phoenix. Because you were kind of standing in the middle close to people, and it looked like you got clipped. Well, because I believe it was the DPS were the ones who got hit by puddles, and the tanks and healers needed to bait, but you got hit by something. I don't know if the boss is auto-attacking during that. But I think you got hit by someone's puddle.
It was either the puddle or there was 2 lines that came out towards the, so 2 line shots came out.
I'm not sure. But yeah, if you got hit by a puddle, collapse in on the cardinal direction. If you did not get hit by a puddle, go into the boss's hitbox and stand in the inner cardinals. Yeah, go towards the middle line. Hang out towards the white line. I just say collapse because you're going to be on. There's going to be 2 people. The 2 people are going to be on the sides of the white line, so they collapse in on it.
And what's the red mage's name again? I'm so sorry. I am like
Soraya.
Soraya. You want to stand directly behind me on when we stack out on the east-west bird or the north-south bird, because if you don't, you're gonna clip Ryan, I think.
Yeah,
is the
like
one
you
that
basically
you're
you want to be standing like right next to the Phoenix line, and if you're the ranged people, be pretty close to the fire. If you're the melee people, stand in front of the black line where the dragon's going to be crossing.
Yeah, because
You want to
you'll
be
clip
you want
your
to be
partner.
like you want to be as far across from each other as possible inside the black box, so you're not accidentally hitting each other with a puddle that will either drop on the tanks, healers, or the DPS. That's what I'm saying. Like these like faint black lines are kind of hard to see, but they're very important to the fight. They tell you everything you need to know about where you need to stand during like half the mechanics.
Saraya. What?
Soraya.
Saraya. Okay. Saraya.
Could also just say red mage.
Okay. Soraya. I'm so sorry. I don't know
Soraya.
why.
Rhea, okay.
I don't know why I can't pronounce that name for some reason.
So I've been mispronouncing it the whole time. Apologies. Rhea.
Saraya. Oh, it's Saraya. Okay.
I would say Soraya, but yeah.
Saraya.
I guess I'm just lazy in a non-offensive way, and I just say Sarah, because
Saraya. Okay.
I will
I
command
try
you
to-
like a general and refer to you as your job, red mage.
I try to make sure I pronounce people's names. So if I pronounce names wrong,
You there, red mage, do your job.
I'll just say it over and over and over in my head.
Spread at the end. Bunch of torches. Go spreading out.
sorry. Oh,
Good job.
I don't know how that.
One question.
Yeah.
The server said you lived. Everyone to clock spots. Pop knockback and get clock spots. For your stalagmite number, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 to 1, 2 under the boss. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good job. Soraya. The east and west corners. Our north and south. Tanks and healers in. And then everyone in. And group stacks. My partner is dead. Goodbye, everyone. Oh, cool. It didn't hit me. Go into the middle. Watch where the flares go. Go towards the southwest.
No, you're good, man.
And then an AoE, which hurts. Bleh. We're just gonna
Sacrifice me.
mechanics the point. And then, is it another tank buster, or is it just into dog
No,
or
the next
snake?
one.
Okay, yeah,
Into
then
snake.
it's just into snake. Quick, everyone, stand underneath him. Break his ankles.
Oh, he's survived.
Alright, now jump into the fire, so we can get some more points going. If you get petrified, this is gonna take you an extra time. You gotta throw yourself in the fire, aimless. wanted to show what was coming up next. So yeah, right after illusions and stuff, it is just whatever is the opposite of what you did first. And then after that, it's a tank buster, and then I believe it's fourfold. And then we go into
Yep, you're
speed
right.
stuff.
You're right.
All right. So yeah, so now we're just pretty much working on illusions and kind of snakes, but I
Yeah.
believe it looks like we got dogs pretty good. Everyone gets dogs 1 pretty good.
Yeah,
You
it
do
looks like
dogs once,
everybody's
twice, and
looks
dogs
like
are like clear.
looks like everybody's progressing pretty good.
Yeah, this is what I expect for like a first encounter group session for this.
Yeah.
Snakes, I'm still rusty.
Everyone's rusty. You will never not be rusty on Snakes 1.
Never. Like
Snakes
even when
1
you got
will
it
break
down.
your ankles to the day we forget this fight.
Yep.
Anyway,
Snakes 2 is even worse.
I don't even say that because with Snakes 2, at least at the very start, all you have to do is hang out in like in the corners.
Yeah. Yeah, you're just kind of in your static position the whole time. I think Snakes 2's hard part is getting to the right snake and getting to the right spot. And
Well, it's not even like the right, because the right snakes is the snake that's closest to you.
Yeah.
The thing that
Yeah.
fucks people up on Snakes 2 is that they're greedy and they'll be like, maybe I can sneak in extra GCD.
Yeah.
And then oops, I splashed everyone across the way. Mechanic failed. Alright, let's get some more pulls. More purge.
Or one person ends up being dead.
Yep.
'Cause you can't have one death.
Also,
during
those puddles
Snakes
hurt
2.
like a bastard.
Oh yeah. This fight's hard to heal. I'll give
Yeah.
it that. It's very hard to heal. Like phase 2 is even worse. When it comes to the healing. It's constant healing.
What'd you say, Nameless? Spread at the end. Octo Dad. So, out in spreads. I got Daisy.
No, you're good.
I need a bio break at the next pull.
Getting clock spots. Off knockback. And count your stalagmites. 1, 2, 3, 4. Try to decide to raw damage. 1, 2,
I should involve that. I'm sorry.
4. It happens. I'm just raw, trying to get up.
I didn't realize it's Soraya
Got
was
Daisy
my,
done?
part.
I need to be sure to throw on an extra bubble for them. Go to the east-west sides. Go north-south.
Can you provoke back Nameless? I had to provoke.
Tanks and healers in. DPS go to the Cardinals. And then everyone in. And clock spots.
Scoot over now. Scoot over.
Oh, I was a little too far out. Whoopsie. Go to the north west corner. And then die to this AoE.
I'll be right back.
It's no good. Grab one of my wilders. No, that wasn't the last pull unless you need to go, Aiden. Just, Burley had to go to the bathroom after that pull. be after the break.
Oh, goddamn it! Sorry.
How dare you?
I'll pay for your repair on that one.
How dare you and your footloose dancing?
Funny thing is, there was an auto attack. I need to know.
I saw you tried to commit suicide with that, Ryan. That was a murder-suicide.
No name, let's go up one. Go up one. Go up one block.
Just in time. Everybody check. I don't know if anyone else went somewhere. Are you back early?
Yeah, I'm back.
Well, you haven't hit the raid check.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you already did a raid check.
Oh.
Sorry about
Sure.
that. Didn't mean to troll.
All good. It's like, cause I thought I heard your mic, but it could have been like a weird cutout thing. Right out the end. Spreading out. Go to your clock spots. Pop knockback. One, two, three, four. 1 to 1, 2 under the boss. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got Aiden. Go to your corners. East, west. DPS in. King Sealer's out. And then everyone out. And light party stacks, which is the worst fucking thing. Because it's hard to heal everyone when they're also all out. That combination sucks ass so much. And it would have been the northwest. Or northeast, I mean. Yep, that one.
If you want, I can do what I do with my other group, and I can come in for heals. Like I can
Well,
stand.
Yeah, so what we
all
want
the
to do for
time.
that is after like that first linear attack, everyone kind of stay in for like half a second to receive some burst healing, and then we either stay in or we go out. It's just really hard. It's just really rough when it's yeah, all that jazz. But yeah, Nameless, be sure to pay attention if whether or not you got hit by the puddle, because if you don't get hit by the puddle, that's when you go in. I know that we've had to go in like the last 4 or 5 times when we did this. Yeah, this boss fucks with you if you do muscle memory, because it'll do the same thing 5 times in a row, and then halfway through it'll do one thing different. All right, Polio. Spread out again. Ryan went too far in the middle and got hit by the Viper Strike. Go to your Fox Spot. Snake, get out of the hitbox. Tanks do not need to swap, and we're going second. I don't think the melees need to swap either. Look away from the explosion. Watch out for the second snake. Yeah, at least you did your job, Nameless. Oh yeah, someone's gonna want to mitigate, whatchamacallit, on that explosion, what's the tank ability? Yeah, someone's gonna want to reprise on that. East-west. Stay east-west groups. Make some healers. Go Cardinal. Out and Cardinal. And then everyone out, and it is spreading out.
No, you're cool. It's so that mechanic is whoever's closest to him, and so even if you're in the pit box, you're gonna get tagged with one of those lines.
If we get hit by that, Nameless, if we get hit by those puddles, just collapse into the white line. Don't move forward.
Or just the Cardinal state. If it's that.
I mean, that's where the white lines are, Cardinals.
I'm gonna come down to the side where the volcanic torches are, so I can get some of the healing, but I don't get close enough to the hitbox, so I don't mess up with Proteans. And sorry about screwing that up. I went to the wrong snake.
Good. Yeah, the explosion at the end of the snake thing, though, someone's gonna want to reprise it because it hurts like a bastard. I thought it was full health when that explosion went off. Right at the end. Spreading in after the explosion. Don't get the. Go to clock spots. Pop knockback. And remember your stalactite number. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 1, 2 under the boss. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. To your east and west sides. More south configuration. Tanks and healers will bait, DPS out. Alright, send everyone out. And stack with your partner. Everyone to the middle. Head southwest. Well, that was an unfortunate res. Good. And then this would just be snakes. So let's just go to the wall so we can have everyone up.
Is the second snake and Vampire any different?
Very different, yes. It's a whole it's a whole different mechanic basically. It just looks the same.
You mean that snake that just happened right there?
That's still Snake 1.
Ah, okay.
Snake 2 and Dog 2 doesn't happen until after full flame.
Ah, okay. Again. Stay closer. Okay.
Right at the end. Out and spread. Just restart.
I
Keep it
screwed
aside.
that one up. I'm sorry.
Like that's so early into the fight. That's just throw yourself in the fire.
It's almost, it's been 2 hours almost.
Oh, I thought we went till 4. Do we go till 4
Yeah.
or till 3?
We usually go till 3 to 3:30, but yeah, it's like it depends on if people are tired. We can do like a couple more pulls. Like,
Oh, okay.
let's just make them good pulls. That's all.
Okay.
This is about the time when we all start making little things where it's just
The little mistakes. Needs to rest up, eat some food. Stack at the end. And stack.
not yet. Come back, Nate. No.
See that thing privilege working for Nameless. Throw your clock spots. Pop knockback and dogs a lot. See, sometimes it wants you to practice them dogs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Someone got, yeah, I think Ryan unfortunately got hit twice. My
Yeah,
God, it's a massacre.
I didn't have a partner, so I got the dot. I think that's what happened to me. I got the dot. No partner. 'Cause I don't think if you don't get a partner, you get a dot, don't you? Or something?
I thought it was just a lot more damage. I don't know.
Because like my damage didn't go all the way to the bottom, but then it's ticked down really quick. So I thought maybe I got a dot, maybe not.
It could just be tank privilege. Who knows?
Maybe, yeah.
Name, I think that was the universe correcting itself since you got tank privilege on first torches.
You should have
Yeah.
died to the Phoenix. I saw you step in it.
Correcting itself.
He's hitting so hard, bastard. I think that puddle is a bit too far forward. That bubble. Red.
I can still get some good regen though.
Spreading out. Got Ryan. Clock spots. Pop knockback. Remember your stalagmite. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. Very good. We're all alive. Stay in the middle to heal up, and then get to your east-west side. Your west side story. Stay east-west. Tanks and healers will go card or bait. EPS Cardinal. Alright, then everyone out. And spread or stack. Just not. Then into the middle. Go southwest. Terrible airline, but it's the direction we need to be. Then we're gonna die because I cannot heal enough. What'd you say?
Alright, let's do one last call.
And yeah, and Soraya, you were supposed to stack with me on that one. I didn't die because the tanks were lynched it. I think that was a stack, right? Am I wrong? Was that a spread or was it a stack?
At the end there, that was a stack.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I didn't have anybody stack.
Alright. Let's make last one count. Legendary last call. We might even clear, you know? Okay.
We might see fourfold pop up and then kill us all.
Fourfold's a fun one.
Huh?
I said fourfold's a fun one.
It's not bad once you realize like the
Yeah,
pattern.
once you get it.
Like the only time it really matters, like where people are standing matters, is after the second explosion and
Yeah.
at the very end. Stack at the end of this, by the way.
Are we gonna do east-west priority or?
I guess
Okay.
it's what's I think it's a normal PF thing to do. So
Yeah.
practice. Out stack. Clock spots. Pop knockback now. Oh, every time, I swear. Remember your thing. 1, 2, 3,
I got killed.
4. What killed you? I don't know.
I think whoever had 1 was too close to me.
2, 3. He would have been 3, by the way. By my corpse on the floor, I determined you to be 3.
Okay. I thought I was 2, but yeah, whoever had 1 or 2 hit me. I got double tap.
Will be north south.
Oh, I thought we were walling. I'm sorry.
I mean, it doesn't matter. This is the last pull, anyways. Get him, Daisy. Alright.
You gonna need me tomorrow, or will you guys be back?
We'll see who's here tomorrow. I'll be available, but
Okay.
for first time fighting this with everyone, not too bad of progress. We can safely do dogs pretty much, I'd say, and we're almost good enough to finish with the illusion thing.
Yeah.
What time do you guys raid tomorrow? Usually.
Same time.
Okay, I'll just check in tomorrow and see what you need.
Alright.
Sounds good.
Okay, see y'all later.
Alright.
Later.
Thank you, everyone. Good prog.
Yeah.
Good practice.
Thank you for joining us, dude.
Dude.
Yes, same
Thank
dude
you.
thing.
Take care,
Sweet.
everyone.
All right, guys. Have a good one.
Later.
Later.
Alright, that wasn't so bad. I'm a little tired. tired. Way better, of course. Longer time than last time when I raided this random PF party. But I can't get the illusion thing apparently. I'm just slow. Yeah, the puddle is hard to see. I have to look at the debuff. It looks like if I got a debuff, I don't go in. If I got a debuff, don't got a debuff, I go in bait. But otherwise, I think it's okay. Just really, really fast, even though it's like standard savage speed. I just think it's new. I don't know what I'm looking for quite yet. It's a good fight. I enjoy the music. It's a banger. Not as good as